America made a decision that I strongly disagree with, and it seems that we are reaping the whirlwind right now, putting someone who is a terrible leader, especially in crisis. He's already out blaming people, misinforming people, dividing people, when a smart and responsible and good political way to handle it would have been to bring people together.
No, absolutely. That's what you want.
Be a comforter in chief, you know?
Why do you think that he's latched on to diversity so much?
Oh, he's a bigot, so. It's a belief that there's a hierarchy of racial groups and that his group is superior, genetically superior. He believes that.
Right.
Whenever he talks about competence and qualifications, any white man will do for him. Look at the last guy who was Secretary of Defense. He was a 4-star general, supremely qualified black man.
First of all, a message to John Legend. You just said white men would do whatever, they would do whatever for Trump. No, y'all Negroes will do forever for white Democrats. The fact that you know what you're talking about shows. I always tell this to people, do not trust celebrities. He's gone. Trump is for American people. How can he be divided by saying, make America great again? How is that dividing people? It's a message. So when the Democrats said it, y'all didn't say that was dividing.
That together we can make America great again.
I want to attack these problems and make America great again.
And for Bill Clinton for president.
And now you are being called upon, every one of you, to secure a better future for your children and your grandchildren, and to make America great again economically, educationally, and socially.
It's time for another comeback. Time to make America great again. I know Hillary's the one who can do it.
Paid for by Hillary Clinton for president.
I'm Hillary Clinton, candidate for president, and I approve this.
I didn't say that. Well, Democrats said it. Make America great again is the American dream, right? The automobile, bring factories back home, give Americans jobs. That's literally for everyone. Mind you, I went to the Trump rally. How did he divide people? Look at all the people at Trump rallies of all races of people. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't. You're actually spewing like light liberal talking points. Trump cabinet, first of all, Trump hires black people, Hispanic people, white people, and a lot of us support this man. And you talk about diversity? Do you even understand what diversity even means? So when he was supporting Democrats who was black, pushing Jesse Jackson, like helping his campaign for him to go for presidency, he wasn't diverse then? What? We helped out black and Latino communities in the inner cities. He wasn't diverse then? Huh? We helped out Puerto Rico and helped out other nations across the world, even in America, but mainly America. We helped out a whole bunch of immigrants, legal immigrants, by the way, of all walks of life and races. He wasn't diverse. What yo? He was causing the divide then, or was media causing the divide? So, you said Trump was a terrible leader. When him fixing inflation, that's a terrible leader? I'm lost. When him being transparent with the American people, telling you and showing you how government is hurting the American people. Y'all always say, tell the truth, and he said you can't handle the truth. So he's being a terrible leader by being transparent with you. He's being a terrible leader when he, at the time, he gave the most money to black colleges, HBCUs, and made it permanent. That's a terrible leader. Opportunity zones for minorities. Y'all famous term, black and brown bodies. When he was funding their businesses and helping black America reach a high of employment, that is a terrible leader. No wars under his watch. And him ending future wars from happening with North Korea and even Russia. That's a terrible leader. The people who are warlords to you should be great leaders then. Like Joe Biden, who are funding wars like crazy. I guess that's a good leader. The person who helped increase inflation by bad decision and overspending. Him and Kamala Harris, I guess they're good leaders because they make American people suffer. They're good leaders because they're terrible at negotiation. But meanwhile, Trump did way more in 2 weeks than Joe Biden had for the American people in 4 years. Or Kamala Harris. Nations are saying, thanks to Trump, a lot of their wars are having seize moments because of Trump negotiation with those nations. And they're praising Trump on both sides. Well, to me, that sounds like a good leader to me. Just because you speak nice and eloquent don't mean you're right. Now, I don't have no beef with you, John Legend. I don't. I can't wait till one of these days, man, I could debate one of these woke celebrities. I wish I could. That day is coming one day. That day is coming. I want to debate one of these woke people. It could be in person. It could be on live. It could be whatever. And he said Trump is blaming people, misinforming people. When he said the virus came from China, y'all say he was bugging out. Kind of found out that was confirmed. It did come from China, so he didn't misinform anybody. The blame was properly placed. When he said the media is fake news, how they try to lie and said that he was calling Mexicans rapists and thugs, that had been proven to be a lie. So therefore, he was right. The media is fake news and they lie. The fact that you don't call out the left-wing media and Democrats for calling this man Hitler. Hitler, a person who was responsible for millions of Jews to be unalived. A tyrant. This man having done nothing near as bad as Hitler did. Nothing, you can't even compare the two. But yet, that's not misinformation for them calling his man Hitler. For them saying he's going to ban abortions nationwide and lie on this man. That's not information. That's how you support. Like Kamala and Joe Biden, who literally lie in your face and he tried to ban abortion, which he can't. He cannot ban abortions. That's why he took it out of federal's hands and left it to the people. So now, even if another president comes behind him who wants to ban abortions, they can't. So that's misinformation, but you don't call your side out for that, but yet he is, and he telling you, no, I'm not. Y'all said this man is blaming DEI on the plane crash. No, he didn't. He said it's a possibility we have to investigate because years ago, that was an issue.
On DEI and the claims that you've made, are you saying this crash was somehow caused and the result of diversity hiring? And what evidence have you seen to support these claims?
It just could have been. We have a high standard. We've had a much higher standard than anybody else.
Mr. President, to be clear, are you saying race or gender played a role in this tragedy?
It may have. I don't know. Incompetence might have played a role. We'll let you know that. But
He never said it was. And you can watch it for your clip. You can watch the full video. He never said it was. But that wasn't misinformation? Huh? Huh? Y'all said that he was for neo-Nazis and he was calling them fine people. What? He never disavowed or called out white supremacist group and white supremacy. He never denounced them. And there's tons of videos of him calling stuff out. That is misinformation.
So are you prepared right now to make a clear and unequivocal statement renouncing the support of all white supremacists?
Of course I am. Of course I am.
When Chris joined, we had a news conference, and they asked me the exact same question. I said, I disavow. I disavowed then. I disavowed today on ABC with George Stephanopoulos. I disavowed again.
David Duke is a bad person who I disavowed on numerous occasions over the years.
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace.
Then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it. I totally disavow the Ku Klux Klan. I totally disavow David Duke. Ultimately, he got to the Ku Klux Klan, which obviously I'm going to disavow.
I've rejected David Duke. I've rejected the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan.
David Duke is saying to his supporters and followers, vote for Donald Trump. White supremacists are saying, vote. Do you want those votes?
No, I don't want them, and I don't want him to say it.
And you don't want the supporters?
No, I don't want anything.
What do you think of white supremacists, by the way?
I don't like any group of hate.
Rebuked. Is that okay? Rebuked.
Rebuked.
Done.
Done.
Racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists.
Do you want white supremacists to vote for you?
No, I don't at all. Not at all.
That is misleading people. But you support that side, John Legend. This is why I can't stand when black people look up to these woke black celebrities. The people who you should be looking up to is people like Thomas Sowell. And I'm mad at myself that I found out about him just a few years ago. I wish I knew about this man when I was young. But anywho, man, enough with that, man. You are misinformed, John Legend. And you're doing the white liberals' dirty work. Later.